Well, when I first
It
started,
used to be 10.
when I first started, it was 20, and then it went down to 10, then it went down to 4, and then back up to 10, and yeah. So there's different scenarios that you can, but then you want to go to what we call portfolio lenders. Okay, these are banks who aren't going to sell it to the secondary market. They're not going to sell it to Fannie Mae. They're going to keep it in-house. So they tend to have a bit more flexibility in terms of what they will fund and how they'll fund it. So this is what I'm doing now. I'm developing relationships with smaller banks. You know, there's smaller banks, local banks. You can get to know the decision makers, and they can get to understand what you're doing. If they like what you're doing, they're more likely to fund you, as opposed to going to your big national banks where decisions are not made local, they're made a corporate somewhere else, and they're very, very cut and dry as to what they'll fund and what they won't fund. I mean, you know, I think I answered your question. I was a hardcore holder. I didn't sell anything. Okay, you know, I mean, a flip to me was holding something for 15 years. That was a flip. Okay, maybe less than 15 years was a flip. You know? So, but looking back, I would probably do something different. You've got to take care of your cash needs. Okay, nothing happens unless you can pay your car note and your electric bill. Okay, and $100, $200 cash flow on a house is not going to cut it. Okay, so your cash needs have to be met, and so obviously you have to do strategies that address that. As I say, in my case, I had a job. Okay, so just a regular job, nothing special, but that job was a means to an end. Okay, I had to have a job because I needed to qualify for a mortgage, you needed a job. Okay, so but I wasn't caught up in the job. I used the job as a vehicle to get mortgages. Okay, I put it in perspective. Okay, so my cash needs were taken care of by my job, but in the meantime, that allowed me to have the $100. The house I took, my first house that I bought in Columbia Heights, I was cash flowing $50. Okay, $50. I'm not going to tell you the story behind that. I was having hell with my tenants. Okay, they weren't paying me. They're giving me grief. Okay, all for $50. Okay. So you know, anybody in their right mind say, "Why are you doing this?" And for $50, why? You know, you're crazy. You know, just sell the thing and be done with it. Okay, no, but what's it called? I was being. I said my job allowed me the buffer to to sort of overcome the fact that the tenants weren't paying me for several months at a time and things like that. Okay, because I knew there's a bigger picture. Okay, so your cash needs have to be met, and so if you got a job, keep it. Okay, if you don't have a job, then obviously you want strategies that generate cash. Okay, as Greg was saying, you got wholesale strategies, you got rehab strategies, you know, you got bird dog strategies. There are strategies that generate cash. Okay, and but you use those cash strategies to establish a foundation. Okay, because if you get, flipping a house, for example, and getting $20,000, $30,000, $45,000 paydays is very addictive. I mean, once you get down that track, it's very hard to get out of it, because you say, you know, hey, $40,000, $300 a month. Let me think about it. You know.
Quick introduction.
Oh, I think it's great every time you come to these investment meetings with that Greg has here at Exit Bennett. You get a lot of golden nuggets. I'm somebody that actually used to sit in the back of the crowd and was listening and thinking like, okay, maybe one day I'll be able to do this, and I actually went to one of Greg's wholesale classes and learned a lot. Actually got my first wholesale deal, did it in DC, and then after that I got hooked. And then the next thing you know, I did about 3 wholesale deals within the next 60 days. After that, I used that money to buy my first condo, and I just been actually going from condo to condo, flipping houses. I got a whole load of different strategies I could create. I told Greg about. It's like my pyramid strategy, where I flip a house, and from that proceed, when I flip that house, I actually buy 2 different condos, and then just build up cash flow and use those to leverage to build up more properties. Just this year, I think now I'm total at 9 different units that I have, and just bought some beachfront property this year, and basically, like you said, I'm just trying to hit my monthly number that I'm trying to get, so I don't have to worry about working or anything else, and that straight cash flow. All properties by 2020 will be paid for. I have 50%, over 50% of properties paid for in cash right now. No mortgages, just
Ah.
First time. So it's a lot of information. I'm really excited about it. I'm really just trying to catch the emotion of it. Because people buy emotionally and then they defend it logically. So I know if I can get it emotionally, then I can, hone in on that logically and really do what he was saying. But I mean, this guy Joseph, I'm listening to him and I can really, I like his personality. I feel like I can emulate it. And I'm gonna stay in touch with him. I got his card, and he's willing to meet with me. I'm gonna Mr. Bennett's card, and this can build.
You're on your way. You got some notes to start off. And
that's right.
They help you
This
to.
can really build wealth for me and my family. So I'm really looking forward to it. I've always been interested in real estate. Now it's something that I feel like I can do now after coming here tonight, and just one night. So who knows if I keep coming back, what can happen.
It's not that far. I mean, I can show you. I can help you. Try to help you grow your business and things like that.
So like when one bank gives you a loan, they're all more like they want to give you a loan. Is that how it works?
No, banks. I mean, they have criteria. Okay. Once you understand what they're looking for, then it's a matter of providing to them. Banks either want experience, credit. They're going to give you a financial statement you got to fill out. I mean, there's lots of stuff. But I can walk you through that. It's also relationship. If you know people, then I can sort of recommend or refer people. As opposed to you trying to figure it out yourself. It's all relationships.
Strictly cash flow. So I would definitely say if you want to learn how to invest in real estate, come out here to Exit Bennett. This is what we do, and we do it true. So hope to see you soon.
That's perfect.